Okay, types of polygons, angles and properties of polygons, etc. Okay, today we are discussing about kinds of quadrilaterals. According to the nature of sides or angles, quadrilaterals are divided into different types. Okay, they are trapezium, rhombus, kite, parallelogram, square, rectangle. We are going to discuss. Among these, first we are discussing about trapezium. Okay, did you heard about trapezium? What is actually a trapezium? A trapezium is a quadrilateral having a pair of parallel sides. Okay, let's watch some examples. Okay, here you can see that these two sides are parallel. Okay, these opposite sides are parallel and these two sides are not parallel. And it is a quadrilateral having a pair of parallel sides. So, it is a trapezium. Okay. Now, what about this? The arrow marked sides represents their parallel sides. Okay. Here you can see that these two sides are parallel. But these two sides are not parallel. So, it is a trapezium. Now, what about this one? You can see that a pair of sides, these opposite sides are parallel. But here you can see that there are 5 sides. Okay. Quadrilateral is having only 4 sides. So, it is not a trapezium. Now, what about this one? Is any sides parallel here for this quadrilateral? No. So, it is not a trapezium. So, trapezium is a quadrilateral having a pair of parallel sides. Okay. Now, we are going to discuss about kite. Okay. Kite is also a quadrilateral. What is the specialty of kite? Kite is a quadrilateral having exactly 2 consecutive pairs of sides having equal length. Okay. Here you can see that these 2 sides having equal length. We are denoting this symbol for representing equal side. Here you can see that these 2 sides are having equal length. Okay. And also you can see that these 2 sides are consecutive sides. Okay. And these 2 sides are also having same length. And these 2 sides are also consecutive. Consecutive means continuous. Okay. Now, therefore, it is an example for a kite. Now, what about this one? Here you can see that these 2 sides are consecutive sides. And these 2 sides having equal length. And here, what about these 2 sides? These 2 sides also having equal length. And also these 2 sides are consecutive. So, it is also a kite. Now, what about this one? Here you can see that these 2 sides are consecutive and these 2 sides having equal length. And here also 2 sides are having equal length, but these 2 sides are not consecutive. And also there are one more side. It is not at all a quadrilateral. So it is not a kite. Now what about this one? Is it a kite? No. Why? Here you can see that these 2 opposite sides is having same length. And these 2 opposite sides having same length. But you can see that these 2 sides are not consecutive sides. So, for a kite, it is compulsory to exist exactly 2 consecutive pairs of equal sides. And that consecutive sides of equal length must be distinct, So, it is not an example for a kite. Now, we are going to discuss about parallelogram. Did you heard about parallelogram? A parallelogram is a quadrilateral having opposite sides are parallel. Okay. Here you can see a parallelogram. Here the opposite sides are AB and CD are opposite side. And you can see that this AB and CD are parallel. Okay. And also AD and BC are also opposite sides. And you can see from the picture itself, these opposite sides are also parallel. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about some properties of parallelogram. Okay, it's very important every properties of parallelogram. So you study well about properties of parallelogram. Okay, here is the first property of the parallelogram, that is the opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal length. Okay, here you can see a parallelogram ABCD. Okay, here AB and CD are opposite sides. So, for a parallelogram, the opposite sides want to be equal also. So, AB equal to CD. One more opposite sides, AD and BC. They are also equal. That is AD equal to BC. That is very important property. The opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal length. Now we are moving to the next property of the parallelogram, that is the opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measure. Here you can see a parallelogram ABCD. According to this property we can write angle A equal to angle C. You can see angle A and angle C are opposite. So since it is a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. In the same way you can write angle B equal to angle D. Angle B and angle D are opposite, no? So we got angle A equal to angle C and angle B equal to angle D. Now let's discuss about the third property of a parallelogram, that is the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Here you can see that angle A and angle C are opposite angles and angle B and angle D are opposite angles. And you can also see that angle A and angle D are adjacent angles. Okay, angle B and angle C are adjacent angles. Okay, again angle D and angle C are also adjacent. Angle A and angle B are adjacent angles. Okay, here it is given that the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Since angle A and angle B are adjacent angles, you can write as angle A plus angle B equal to 180 degree. Why? Given that adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, angle C and angle D are also adjacent angles. So if we add, we will get angle C plus angle D equal to 180 degree. Now we are moving to the fourth property of a parallelogram, that is the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Here you can see a parallelogram ABCD. And I also drawn the two diagonals AC and BD. Okay, here the property says that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. That means here you can see the point of intersection as O now. So this point O is the midpoint of the diagonal AC. That is, you can write AO equal to OC. If O is the midpoint of the line AC, we can write AO equal to OC. Similarly, O is the midpoint of the line BD. So you can write BO equal to OD. Okay, that is O is the midpoint of the line AC. That is AO equal to OC and BO equal to OD. That is the diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. So these are the important properties of parallelogram. So you study well about each quadrilateral and its properties. Okay. So today we are winding up the class. Thank you.